Alright, welcome back to MrJayDM, and in today's video we're going to finish with the 99EK. We're going to get the motor, trans, made it back together. We're going to drop the engine, you know, get it installed into the car, and basically finish everything and get it the fuck out of here. So without further ado, let's get started with this video. I have already put the flex plate thing on and torqued the bolts. I used thread locker, of course. You torque it down to like 74. I torqued it to 75 just because my torque wrench sucks, and it's easier to do like even numbers. I know 75 is not an even number, but 10, 15, 20, 25, numbers like that. But we need to pre-fill our torque converter, because if you don't, it could cause problems. And it holds about a quart, so let's go ahead and do that. It appears that it drains pretty slowly. And I'm not using Honda ATF just because it's super expensive, and I'm assuming my daughter will probably get rid of this car shortly after. I mean, they'll probably drive it for 6 months, but they'll probably get rid of it. Alright, I think that's about all that's going to hold. And we're going to install it back onto here. Alright, and it does set in. You'll feel it snap in. Now we need to get this onto there. I think I'm going to lift it up a little bit with the engine hoist. That way it's level with this. Alright, we got the bolts, we got the pin lined up over here, and yeah, we got it on there. Alright, and as far as the flywheel and the flex plate, I'm going to screw those in once it is in the car. I need to get the timing cover put on, and that's about it. Everything else I'm going to install once the engine is in the car. Alright, we got the engine in there. We're going to get this mount on there. We'll get the mount over there, and then we'll get the T-bracket. Alright, now we're going to raise the engine and get this fork up here. That way we can get the through bolt. All right, we're gonna get the T-bracket in place because I'm using these bolts right here that actually belong on the other side. So we're gonna get that T-bracket up there, and then we'll get the bolts started, and then we can lower it down and remove this. That way we can get this mount put on. All right, as you can see, we got the engine in, we got all the mounts. I still need to get that bolt tightened. We got that tightened down, we got this one tightened down, we got the axles in, we got the steering knuckle bolted down on both sides. The only thing really left to do is to get all the wiring connected, exhaust, AC compressor, power steering pump, and the biggest thing is the intake manifold, but I need to go to the junkyard in order to get that, and the starter, of course. But we're getting there. We're making progress, slowly but surely. We're getting it done. Because the D15B8 block height is different than the Y7, then you won't be able to get all of your bolts for the power steering pump in. This top one will not go in, so I've elected to just get the bottom two in and then be done with it. The bottom two should be enough to hold it up there for the power steering. I guess only time will tell, but I'm pretty sure it'll be enough. All right, here we go. We got everything hooked up except for the power steering and the AC. We didn't get those belts, but we got the alternator belt. We got all the electrical connectors, the distributor, the battery reconnected. We got everything. So let's start her up and see what happens. All right, she's running, and I don't see any leaks yet. All right, I think I'm gonna shut her down, check the oil, and start her back up and get all the air out of the coolant system. All right, well, she started and she's running. She's not overheating, not yet at least. Hopefully not ever. And I had a couple leaks I had to fix right there, and then one of the hoses that connects to the I don't know, the thing that's on the bottom of the throttle body. But hopefully those leaks are fixed and we won't have any more problems. She seems to be running pretty good. I have not tested her over yet, but we're gonna do that right now. All right, well, as you see, the 99 EK is done and out of here. I'm sorry the video wasn't all that detailed, but I needed to get it done, as you know. But my daughter's been driving it for a few days now, and it is running really well. No problems, no leaks. It doesn't lack power. A couple things that I didn't put in the video was the timing cover would not fit, so it doesn't have a timing cover, which that's not good. It sucks. You know, a small rock could fly up in there and basically off the whole timing. You know, it is what it is. But she is going to get rid of it sooner than later, and hopefully find a different car. Or she wants a truck, so she's probably going to sell it here pretty soon and get a truck. And as far as the intake manifold, I went ahead and put the Y8 intake manifold back on, just because I really didn't want to go to the junkyard. I didn't want to spend any more money, because they are getting rid of it, and it just, again, it is what it is. But it does run good, and the when you first accelerate, it is a little sluggish, just because it's too much air, not enough fuel. But it's not as bad as it was when it was a Y7 with the Y8 intake manifold. I think with the D15 block, the combustion chamber is smaller, so it's, I don't know, it doesn't lag as bad. But overall, the car's running really good, and I guess that's the end of this video. So please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you.